Hello, welcome back to the Freak Show. Bumpy McSquigums here. I want to thank you all for joining me as I start up another new series. That's right, it's Reverse Crawl by Nerduc Productions and Digerati Distribution. It is a turn-based strategy game of epic proportions. It's actually a lot more casual and a lot more fun than some of the other turn-based strategy games. It's not as serious or intense. The story is somewhat comical and enjoyable. I like it. And we're just going to play this. It's going to be a much less serious series. It's going to be a lot shorter, I believe. So don't worry too much, guys. It's going to be just kind of a one-off. Just have some fun with it and just go for it. So we're going to hop in and get started, and we're going to let the story speak for itself. Once upon a time, there was a great king who ruled wisely over the southern kingdom. The king had a daughter whom he loved very much, but he didn't approve of her hobby, necromancy. Everything changed when the Red Queen invaded, marching her army in from the north. The king's army was easily defeated, and the king was killed in his own castle. Awkward! The princess retrieved the king's soul and resurrected him as the Revenant King. Together they stood against the Red Queen and began their roaring rampage of revenge. There you have it, folks. That was a very poorly articulated but well written. That means I failed. It was good. Start up to our storyline. So basically the king's army and kingdom and everything wasn't exactly the most powerful, and it kind of got wrecked by the Red Queen. That being said, the daughter saved the king's soul, resurrected him, and now they're kind of villains coming back against their own kingdom, trying to reclaim it from the Red Queen, and they're going to have to do a battle with many of their kingdom's people. So, yep, that's why it's called the Reverse Crawl, I guess. We are crawling our way back from the depths as the enemy. So normally you're the hero and you're crawling, dungeon crawler, and you're healing through, or you're a hero and you're crawling through the dungeon and you're moving on as a hero. Now we're kind of the villains and we're doing the opposite, trying to reclaim what we lost. Now that we're undead and dark sorcery and necromancy and all that. Anyway, let's hop in and get started, and we get to see some of the combat right now. Welcome back, Dad. My Revenant ritual was a success. Huh? Revenant ritual? Yep, you were hacked into pieces. I brought you back. You mean I was killed? Yeah, your army was really lousy and everyone got slaughtered except me. Crap, so the invaders managed to defeat us? Yeah, they've completely taken over the castle and some militia are on their way here. You'll have to rely on my necromancy skills and undead minions for now. Your necromancy skills are kind of creepy. Actually, get ready. You can choose which minion group you want to spawn to get us out of here. If you don't like the choices, you can re-roll the selection for free up to 3 times. Alright, folks, so let me explain some stuff here. This is the group that we're going to be fighting up against underneath all of our little cards here, right? So that's already on the field. That also means, and it tells you over here what's actually on the field, it's 3 militia. There's also 3 additional groups that's going to be joining us, that is going to be joining the fray after we defeat this one. We have 1 group that we can deploy now, and then 2 more that we can. So it's technically 3 groups up against 4. So what are we going to do first? I believe we are going to re-roll our choices. And one more time? Alright, that's okay. We're going to go with the flesh and bones here. They're tough, so they have a little bit more HP. Hopefully this works out. Click on a blue hex to move, a yellow hex to move then attack, or a red hex to attack. Yellow hexes are adjacent to 1 or more enemies. Only melee minions can attack after moving. Ranged units take additional damage when attacked by melee units, but can shoot from any distance. Each melee attack also gains 10% extra damage for each ally flanking, or adjacent to, the target. All your minions have the Power Strike command for a riskier attack, and the Guard command to defend. Alright, so Power Strike and Guard. Power Strike gives you a guaranteed crit, but you miss 40% of the time. And Guard will actually heal you up 75% of your health, and you can counter the next melee attack or reduce the damage of the next missile attack by 50%. I'm sorry guys, I think my allergies are bothering me. I feel like my throat keeps trying to catch on me, which happens quite frequently, but I'm going to try to make it through without going like in the middle of the thing, so we'll see. Alright, so up first is our Skeletal Archer. I would like to see, it doesn't really matter, I mean, you don't need it, but personally I like seeing this, the initiative order to see what the enemy is able, whose turn is going to be next. That's what I want to see, a turn order like bar or something along the side somewhere. That would be nice. It doesn't matter and it's not needed, but it would be nice. But right now, it looks like our Skeletal Archer is the top of the board, so he's going to move first. We're going to go and shoot out an arrow into the militia. And he's going to move and attack our Skeletal Warrior, which isn't great, by the way. We're going to try to move here and probably just defend. And he attacked our Skeletal Warrior. And we're going to defend with this Skeletal Warrior as well. He's going to go down, though. It's unfortunate. But this Militia is really, really close to death. And this one should also die, for sure. Now, we're going to use our Fireball to drop him. And I'll explain what I just did there. Alright, so every time you kill an enemy, you get threat. Unless you use a spell, I guess, to kill an enemy, like I just did there. So, anytime you kill an enemy, you get threat. When you get 2 threat, originally, you would get to be able to cast the Fireball or the Healing. Or, I guess it's Magic Missile or the Dark Healing. And then once we had 3, we were able to summon a skeleton. Anytime you use one of these skills, it all increases in cost by 1. Until a new minion group is summoned. So, that's pretty much how it works. In case you were wondering. Alright, we're going to fire on with the Militia. We are going to counter, which was sweet, sweet nice. We're also going to guard and get back to full health and drop this guy. Yeah, we defeated the first group of Militia. Here comes more of them. Alright. Keep it up. Remember, units with at least one adjacent enemy are considered engaged. Engaged melee units have to marry their betrothed after... No, I'm kidding. Have their movement reduced to 1, limiting their maneuverability. Engaged ranged units cannot move at all and can only attack adjacent targets. So try to keep your archers defended as best you can. Alright, I'm going to spawn another Skeleton Warrior. I'm going to fire on that Militia. And our new Skeletal Warrior did not really survive all that much. We're going to take out that Militia. Oh, not quite. Almost. Almost. We're going to come down here and hit this guy. It's not going to be quite enough. Move down here and take on him. And there we go. Alright, so next up, we can definitely drop that guy if we wanted to. I kind of do want to, but I'm going to wait. Good, that's actually what I was kind of hoping for. We're going to defend and retaliate and get a kill there. We're going to move here, take this guy down. And the Power Strike missed, thankfully. And our Skeletal Archer will fire on him. The Power Strike missed once again. We're going to utilize our ability to heal. And we're going to do the same thing again, and we should be able to use our Skeletal Archer to get the kill. Because we know that he acts first every turn. It gives us a little bit more leeway that we can utilize. Who is that? That's an Elite Militia. They're much stronger than normal Militia. Elite Militia have armor. They take reduced damage from physical attacks. They can also counterattack for 25% if attacked in melee. So try using arrows or spells against them. Awkward. Alright, so right now I just kind of want like a meat wall to make sure I don't get killed. My Skeletal Archer, we're going to take a shot at the Elite Militia. And he just guarded and brought the healing back up. We're going to go here and just kind of chill. Our zombie, I think, is going to stay there as well. We're going to guard, and we're going to guard again. Someone wants to move in and attack. The units that are guarding are more likely to be attacked as well, by the way, folks. I know I haven't mentioned that yet, but it is a thing. We're going to guard up again. He's going to continue guarding. I am okay with that. I'm also okay with murdering this guy, maybe. But not with him. Alright, there's the counterattack. We're going to go here, and our full health individual is going to go and take on that guy. Alright, I am going to throw out Fireball on him, which crit, which I didn't know was a possibility. Cool. We're going to throw out a shot on him. He was guarding, and it was reduced by 50%. We're going to guard with him. He's going to attack and miss. We're going to counter and kill. We're going to guard again, attack, and counter. And we're going to guard one more time. Now we're going to fire out on the Elite Militia. And the Power Strike's going to miss. I think it missed. It looked like it did. And it looks like we can take down the Elite Militia. Down he goes. And we can take down the next guy as well. But once again, folks, we're going to focus on guarding and healing up. And our archer should have the kill. And there it is. Get ready. Here comes the final group. We'll need to defeat them before we can get out of here. Alright, now when I was originally playing this the first time, I didn't realize that we had a couple more minions that we could spawn, or groups. So I was like, oh no, and I was running out of units quickly. I wasn't using my guard anywhere near as effectively as I am now. It was looking pretty bleak. Alright, we're going to attack the Elite Militia. That will actually keep him out of the fight for right now. I think we're going to guard. That'll pull the next one in to hit him. And we're going to move up here and guard again. Now, he's probably going to get killed. Yeah, he's down. Should be able to hit with our Zambi there. And our other skeletal warrior is down. I am going to hit the militia. And the play now is going to be attack the elite militia. The power strike missed. We're going to guard here. He's going to attack and get countered. We're going to guard here, and the attacks can come through and get countered as well. Alright, it is time for our wonderful, fun individual. We can take out the elite militia there, and we're going to. And unfortunately, we did lose one of our zombies. We're going to take out the elite militia down here. And we're going to take out this guy. We're going to survive. We are going to utilize a heal and a swing, and we're going to get the kill here. And this is tactical masterpiece compared to my first attempt at this, guys and gals. So we actually got a lot of bonus XP. I think it's because we had a lot of minion groups left over, and everything else went pretty darn good. Alright, you did it. That's the last of them. Whew, that was a tough fight. What's next? There's a lot more soldiers here. We can't kill them all. We have to escape from the castle and plan our next move. Good idea. We'll come back here when I'm stronger. Alright, we managed to get there and get ourselves to level 3. Alright, so we have a few options here. I think I'm going to go with the magic missile increase. I'd like that to do a bit more damage. The Red Queen. Ah, it seems the previous king returned with a Revenant ritual. How interesting. Begin our search for the Guardian immediately, but let's keep an eye on the king. Yes, my queen. I have summoned the heroes of the realm, and we will begin the hunt. Alright, folks, it is time to choose our next quest here. Now, I'm going to go for the Goblin one. This is a horrible, awful, awful, awful quest. Developers, shame on you for making such a RNG-heavy mission, but if we succeed at this, we might be able to play a little bit of the RNG game ourselves. So, as challenging and as difficult as this is, I did lose 2 or 3 times previously before I finally managed to succeed. Look for me to fail at least once this time, possibly twice. Maybe I get really, really lucky this time and we don't. But we're going to go for the goblins, guys. The forest is home to several warring goblin clans. One of the Goblin Shamans has been captured by his rivals and is about to be killed. If we can rescue him, we can recruit his clan to work for us instead. Wow, I've always wanted a pet goblin. We're not here to get a pet. We just want to get a goblin clan on our side. Oh, okay. Sorry. Let's rescue that Goblin Shaman. Alright, so to start with, we're up against 4. Alright, well, we have unlucky wraiths. Let's re-roll them. We're just going to go with the basic wraiths. We're going to roll out with these guys. Those goblin warriors are really small and agile. All of them have a chance to dodge your attacks. Use accurate minions like Skeletal Archers to guarantee a hit. So this is going to be a bit rough, guys. Alright, so they get to move first. Now, what's cool about the wraiths are they can actually attack multiple targets that are around them. So if we land an attack, it's going to really hurt them. So we're going to move here, and we're going to try to hit this guy. And we did! We were successful. Alright, now I'm going to move here, and we're going to try it again. And there's the dodge, guys. This is where this gets really, really old, really, really fast. Alright, we're going to throw out our guarding. And we kind of got wrecked a little bit there, but we managed to survive. We'll throw out our guard again, and we tried to retaliate, but it didn't work. And now he's dead. Or, oh, we're dead. There we go. Alright, here's our only hope. If we can land this attack, we'll kill 2. Hey, we did it! Nice. Alright, it's still not great, but it is simply what it is. Alright, we're going to go with the Skeletal Archers. We're heading deeper into the forest. Let's rescue that Goblin Shaman. It's not going well, guys. It's definitely not going well. We're going to use our Skeletal Warrior spawning thing and a Fireball here. And it's enough to take him down. And he actually focused our Skeletal Warrior, which I'm a bit surprised about. Alright, down he goes. Watch out for those Goblin Hunters. They lead the hunting packs and carry poison spears. Alright. So there's a better than average chance that we get completely wrecked here. But we're going to hope that that's not the case. Alright, we're going to attack him, and there's the first move, which is going to be a very painful and unsatisfying move for us. And there we go, and yeah, of course he's going to be able to close with us. We're going to try to focus fire down this guy. Oh, he's guarding. Well, that's going to reduce some of the damage done, but we managed to crit, which is pretty impressive for us. Unfortunately, the poison wrecked us a little bit there. And we're going to have to fire out on this guy and hope that we can somehow manage to outmaneuver him. And he guarded, which will reduce damage there. And if we're lucky, there it is. Ah, they're here. Alright, same scenario. We're going to throw out one of our boys here. We're going to try to bring down these guys. It's not going well. And down he goes. And this is our best shot here. Fortunately, there's not much we can do. And now we're without them. We have one evil minion group left after this one. We're going to go with the flesh and bones here. They are quick. We do have a Skeletal Archer still. And let's see if we can't take out the Goblin Warrior. Indeed we can. And maybe the other Goblin Warrior. Okay, we lost the Skeletal Warrior for that, but we're going to come over here. Yeah! Alright, this is actually going much better. We're able to close the distance quite a bit with these guys. Alright, our Archer will be able to land his shot, and our Skeletal Warrior, of course, is going to get completely annihilated there. Not heavy on the dodge this time. We're actually doing somewhat lucky here. Haha, here they come. Alright, this is the last group. If we can somehow manage to defeat these guys, we're going to be in a fairly favorable position. But again, this is always a tough one. There's a lot of enemy units that we're up against. And if the dodges are real, which they often seem to be, we will end up getting killed. And there we go. That is unpleasant. To the max. Alright, we're going to go here and try to bring him down. No such luck. And unfortunately, I don't think our Archer's going to make it. I'll make it through to this turn, and then that's going to be all he's got. So now it's time to bring the Revenant King into the field of battle. Alright, there he is, the Goblin Shaman. My name is Bonehead. Who are you? Are you here to kill me? Don't worry, Mr. Bonehead. We're here to help you. Use the guard command to keep Bonehead, the injured Goblin Shaman, alive. Units that are guarding will always be attacked first. Alright, unfortunately he's going to kind of get wrecked a little bit. So it's going to be a little unpleasant. Sorry guys. Well, I guess I'm going to drop the fireball. Alright, we're going to go and throw out... Oh, he dodged. Okay. He's able to guard, so we'll... Oh, I power struck. I meant to guard. My bad. Not that big of a deal, but whatevs. Alright, and the dodge is real. It looks like the Revenant King is going to be the one taking the hits for right now. What is this? Summons a random zombie or Skeletal Archer. Alright, cool. I didn't even know that existed. That was pretty awesome. Alright, well, we're going to try to take out the zombie warrior on the front line. Nope, the king is down. Ugh, that hurt. Alright, we do have one of these guys now, so there is some potential. The Goblin Shaman is not having a good time. He's guarding and he's trying to survive, but he is just getting wrecked over and over again. Alright, there we go. And a little bit of luck. And the Goblin Shaman's down, and there you go, guys. That's pretty much the size of it. It happens almost every time. I just can't seem to get lucky enough to get through it in one shot. I do apologize, but it's okay. We're going to retry the chapter. And I think maybe we get lucky. We're going to skip all the storyline stuff because we know it. We just lived it, right? We're going to try the wraiths again. Alright, if we get lucky, again, it's all luck-based. These fights are all luck-based. And that was a really, really lucky spot that we just got ourselves into. Ooh, we actually landed that. That was kind of impressive. Alright. The dodge is real, and he just kind of got destroyed a little bit. Able to move here and attack. And he's going to be able to guard. Power strike is real. And it looked like it hit twice. And I think we're done. Nope. We're not done yet. Alright. If we hit this, we'll kill at least 2 again. There we go. And they decided to guard. And he is cowering for some reason. We'll throw out a heal. We'll move here. And took him down. Alright. That's not that bad. We're going to roll out with our flesh and bones right now. Alright. Again, it's not ideal to kind of lose out at the beginning there, but with the attack, there we go. Watch out for those goblin hunters. We already know all about that. So, what do we have right now that we can do? I'm going to try to take out the goblin hunter with our ranged, and then hopefully our melee guys can do something to these boys. Oh man, this is so bad. Alright, the zombies are doing work. As much work as they can. Alright, that didn't exactly work out. Take out the Goblin Warrior. I'm going to take out the Goblin Hunt. Ooh! No, it wasn't supposed to kill my zombie. Alright. Well, again, a bit unfortunate. We did manage to kill him. We're going to block that off. We're going to fire on our boy here. Any counterattack? We're going to do that. We're going to do that. And victory is going to be ours, but we're still in a kind of a bad situation here. Ugh, more enemies. Alright. So at this point, I think our best play is going to be try to do as much damage to Goblin Warrior as possible. Because it's more than likely that he is going to try and close with us. Ah! We're unlucky again. I know, you're shocked. I am too. At least we dropped one. And now we're dead again. Alright. We can re-roll again. Alright, we'll go with the Skeletal Archers. Maybe we can pull this out. Alright, there's the attack. And we're going to have him actually guard. And the counterattack actually went out, which is a little bit odd. I wasn't expecting that. We have our Skeletal Warrior on the closing here. We're going to use guard again to try to keep them alive. He's going to deflect some of our hatred here. That's okay-ish. And we're going to guard. If he decides to attack, he's going to pay for it. The guard and... I think we're going to try this. We guard with him, and then we're going to try to kill with our archer here. Oh, he's got 1 health left. Oh, but we're still alive. We're still alive. Alright, and we can finish this. Meh, kill them all. Alright, now we're down to the last one where it gets super tricky, super challenging, super dangerous. The power strike is real and it hurts. And we're still hanging in there, but for how long, I can't be certain. We're going to try to burn this guy down. Unfortunately, we have to attack the adjacent enemy. He's down. It looks like it's going to be our Skeletal Archer's turn to do a little bit of damage before he goes down. And if we can take out the warrior, maybe we stand a chance. It's questionable at best. Alright, we're vicious here. This is it. This is the Goblin Shaman. Here we go, guys. Alright. So the warrior's going to move up. We're going to spawn ourselves a zombie. And we're going to take down the Goblin Warrior. The zombie actually did some work there. I'm mildly impressed. We're going to do that, and we're going to come up here, and we're actually going to defend. That way, well, I was hoping we would retaliate, but we just did the 50% reduction. I'm going to throw out that attack. Our zombie's going to come forward as well and guard. And I think we've got it this time, folks. I think we did enough work with our last couple troops that we're going to be okay. Alright, we dropped him. The Revenant King's like, yeah! Let's do some damage! Or Brouhaha, maybe? And Brouhaha, oh, he's still alive? And he's down. Thank you! You saved my life. Come with us if you want to live. I'm in your debt. My goblins will be yours to command. I don't know. Arnold everywhere, guys. Arnold everywhere. Alright, so you see the difference between really, really, really bad RNG luck and really, really, really decent RNG luck. I got pretty lucky that time around, so I'm just saying I got pretty lucky. Now, there was the one time that I won before this, my Wraiths, those guys that I first started off with, they actually killed the entire first group and 2 people from the second group. So the fact that I didn't get through the first group still made me pretty nervous this time around, but we got through it. Alright, so we have a few things that we can do here. Summon Goblin, new power. Summon Goblin summons a weak goblin that is roughly half as good as a normal Goblin Warrior. Shaman Training improves Bonehead's HP and damage by 10%. He also gains a new Heal All command that dispels all negative status effects and heals a small amount of HP. Your minions have a chance to gain the new trait Goblin. Minions with the Goblin trait have 15% less HP, but spawn with an additional Goblin Warrior. Huh. That seems kind of interesting. All of these seem pretty good. I think I'm going to go with the Shaman Training. Alright, folks, and with that, I'm going to break off the episode right here. I'll be back randomly, guys. I can't say I'm going to have a set schedule for this. It's just whenever I feel like I want to play it, which is probably going to be all the time. But I'm going to try to pace myself and enjoy this and kind of, maybe once a week or something like that. Anyway, guys, that's going to do it for this episode. If you enjoyed, feel free to like, comment, subscribe, and share it. And if you want more information about the game, where to get it, the developer, the publisher, all that wonderful fun stuff, it will be down below in the description of the video. And yeah, I'm really looking forward to this LP continuing on. I got through one of the hardest missions so far that I've come across in the first 5 chapters. We'll see what's next. Anyway, folks, that's going to do it. Until the very next episode, my name's Bumpy McSquigums. Thank you for stopping by the Freak Show, and I will see you later.